The defensive bomb that could change everything, the future of the franchise at stake, and a secret that no one told you. Total alarm, Bears family. The franchise is on the edge of either a collapse or glory. First, an undrafted edge rusher is challenging everyone in practice. Second, Adam Schefter just buried Caleb Williams with a revelation that stings. Can our QB save himself, or will he be the new bust of the NFL? Third, Ryan Poles has a secret trade for a 17.5 sack All-Pro in his hands. But time is ticking and rivals are lurking. This is not a game. If they don't act today, we will lose the beast that could return us to the playoffs. Do you want to be the last to know how this story ends? Subscribe, or watch how other fans beat you to the breaking exclusives. Like it now, and discover in the comments who the Bengals are sacrificing. The diamond in the rough. Xavier Carlton could be the unexpected answer. Who needs first-round picks when diamonds in the rough could be right there, waiting to be discovered? That's exactly what might be happening with Xavier Carlton, an undrafted edge rusher who's creating buzz in the Bears' inner circles. I tell you this with no reservations. Underestimating a hungry player is the biggest mistake an NFL team can make. The situation is clear as day. Behind Montez Sweat and Dayo Odeyingbo, we have a desert of proven talent on our defensive line. Yes, you heard right, a complete desert. Names like Austin Booker, Dominique Robinson, and Daniel Hardy have potential, but does potential pay the bills? I think not, and the Bears know it perfectly well. Carlton is not just any undrafted free agent. We're talking about a guy who accumulated 149 tackles, 28 for loss, and 19 sacks during his college career. In his final year, he exploded with 47 tackles, 11 for loss, and 9 sacks. These are numbers that cannot be ignored, folks. And most impressive, his 115 pressures on the quarterback over the past 3 years place him among the best in college football. Why wasn't he drafted then? His 5.05 second 40-yard dash time impressed no one. But I ask you, since when do one-day numbers define a player? Jerry Rice ran a 4.7 and became the greatest receiver of all time. Tom Brady looked like an awkward giraffe at his combine. And, well, I don't need to remind you who Tom Brady is. The most crucial thing here is that Carlton has found the perfect place to start his career. New coach Ben Johnson has wiped the slate clean. Everyone has the chance to prove their worth. Could Carlton be the next Richard Dent, who also was a late pick? I believe the possibilities are there. It's true, he has a mountain to climb to make an impact. But if there's one thing I've learned covering the Bears for years, it's never, ever underestimate a player with hunger and something to prove. The great stories of the NFL are filled with these moments, and Carlton could be the next chapter of the key to success. Caleb Williams under Adam Schefter's scrutiny. The truth is hard, but necessary. All of the Chicago Bears' success in 2025 depends solely on Caleb Williams. It's not my opinion. It's Adam Schefter's. And when he speaks, the NFL listens. I tell you this with all clarity. We can have the best coach, the best receivers, the best defense. But if Williams doesn't step up, none of that will matter. The pressure on Williams' shoulders is monumental. While Jaden Daniels is being hailed as an MVP contender after his rookie season, Williams is being treated like a developing project. Is it fair? I think not, but that's how this business works. This Bears season has been labeled as a resounding success by analysts. And how could it not be? Ben Johnson, an offensive genius, as our new coach. A revamped offensive line that can finally protect our quarterback, new weapons like Colston Loveland and Luther Burden III. Defensive reinforcements like Dayo Odeyingbo and Grady Jarrett. But I ask you, what's the use of all that if our quarterback can't execute? Absolutely none! Schefter points out something fascinating. The difference in expectations between Williams and Daniels is huge. The Commanders are seen as Super Bowl contenders with Daniels, while the narrative around Williams is simply development. Under Johnson's guidance, why is there such a big gap? Recency bias, folks. Daniels left an MVP impression in his rookie season, but let's analyze the facts. 8 of Washington's 12 victories were by just 1 score. That can easily change this season. Meanwhile, Williams outperformed Daniels in their head-to-head in Week 8 until atrocious coaching decisions and that ridiculous fail Mary crushed the Bears' soul. The reality is this: Williams must elevate his game in 2025. No excuses. He has an elite supporting cast around him. He has a brilliant coach. He has everything he needs to succeed. And I truly believe he will, because great players respond under pressure. And Williams has everything to be great. Imagine this for a moment. Montez Sweat on one side and Trey Hendrickson on the other. A nightmare for any quarterback in the league. A vision that could become reality if Ryan Poles decides to make the call to the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm telling you this without hesitation. This could be the move that transforms our defense from good to dominant. The situation in Cincinnati is explosive. Hendrickson has made it very clear that he wants a new contract, and on Tuesday, he flat out stated that he will not play without a new deal. The Bengals have already signed massive extensions with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, leaving Hendrickson without a long-term plan. The window of opportunity is wide open. And who exactly is Trey Hendrickson? Just an all-pro who led the NFL with 17.5 sacks last season, a monster who has been selected to the Pro Bowl 4 consecutive seasons, a powerhouse who received an 88.1 rating from Pro Football Focus, placing him among the top 8 out of 211 edge rushers. That's elite, folks. The Bears haven't had a player with double-digit sacks since Robert Quinn hit 18.5 in 2021. Sweat led the team in 2024 with just 5.5. Adding Hendrickson wouldn't just give us another lethal weapon, it would also ease Sweat's work to get to the quarterback. We'd be talking about one of the most feared pass rushing units in the NFL. Mark Silverman, one of the most respected insiders for the Bears, believes it's time for Poles to make that call. And I completely agree. But let's be realistic. A trade for Hendrickson won't be simple. First, the Bears and Bengals need to agree on terms. Then, Chicago must sign Hendrickson to a long-term contract. The latter could be even harder, considering the Bears' current cap space situation. But let me ask you, when was the last time we saw the monsters of the Midway truly terrify opposing teams? Isn't it time to bring that mentality back to the Windy City? There are many hurdles to overcome before Hendrickson even considers Chicago. But he is growing increasingly frustrated with the Bengals. If they're forced to put him on the trade market, it wouldn't be surprising to see the Bears get involved. And if that happens, get ready for a defense that would make Butkus, Singletary, and Urlacher proud. Bears family, we've traveled this journey together through news that could change the future of our franchise. From a possible diamond in the rough like Xavier Carlton, to the immense pressure on Caleb Williams, to the electrifying possibility of seeing Trey Hendrickson don the blue and orange. Do you think Carlton has what it takes to become a real contributor on our defensive line despite going undrafted? Or should Poles go all in for Hendrickson to form a nightmare duo with Sweat? And perhaps the most important question, can Caleb Williams make the leap under Ben Johnson's tutelage and prove he's up to par with Jaden Daniels? Or even surpass him? These are the conversations we need to have as a fan community. Your opinion is crucial for this channel. Let me know what you think in the comments. Share your theories and predictions for the season. If you value this kind of deep and honest analysis about our Chicago Bears, don't forget to subscribe and activate notifications. Every like and subscription helps us keep bringing you the latest news and analysis about the team we all love. Together, we have weathered tough seasons, but I feel that something special is brewing in Chicago. Stay tuned to this channel so you won't miss a single detail of the rebirth of the monsters of the Midway. Bear down, family. Until next time.